Okay, I can pause it. Okay, I can unmute it. I think I don't know what it is, if it's YouTube. I think YouTube Shorts is the worst. Like I don't think you can like pause stuff or like change sound, noise, I don't know. Okay. Are you guys ready? I don't know if
Right now.
Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon are coming to E for the mother of all game shows.
Having my baby.
Is it too loud?
You're gonna get some contestants that wanna have your baby.
We're not kidding around.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go!
Who's Having My Baby with Nick Cannon, hosted by Kevin Hart. This spring, only on E.
It's really quiet. It's really loud for me. I hate it. How is that even a game show? Why would you even want to get pregnant? Like, unless you're like, oh, you guys are probably hearing it through my mic. Oh, Pickle did some. I can put the mic next to the computer or next to the speaker. I mean, nothing really is said. It's more just like, hey, we're having a game show. Spartan! Thank you, Spartan. 6 months already? Wait, you get a tea towel. Wait, somebody else is supposed to get a tea towel. I think Balder Moon. I think I have 2 tea towels that I need to sew up. Thank you so much for subscribing. I cannot believe it's been 6 fucking months. How are you doing? Yeah, Bret Michaels had a show. Flavor Flav had a show. But I feel like it's more, I mean, even like The Bachelor. I mean, I watched The Bachelor, right? But they're not like so explicit, like, okay, at the end of this, you're gonna be pregnant. Like, I'm gonna impregnate you. Also, like, what if they can't get pregnant? Okay, I need to pull up my pattern again. Okay. We're almost, okay, so did we finish pinning this? Okay, I almost did. I think I got really distracted talking about my donut vaginas. Per usual. I had one more little piece to pin. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut this. And we need to pin it to the top. All right, I'm gonna have sex with y'all, and whichever gets pregnant first wins. Oh my God. Carmen's good. She's actually been like really active. She's been so active. Like every day she's so hungry. She eats like a full meal. I'm gonna put her away now. She's sun tanning. She like eats a full meal. She runs around. I've been taking her out of her tank, letting her run around on the floor to get some more exercise. 12-hour days? Spartan, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh shit, we do have to pin a second piece on here. I forgot. I need to move my chair back into position. Okay. That's a lot of work, obviously. Here I am like complaining that I have to go to pottery again and I have to get up early. Ah. I feel like these pieces just don't match up. Like, I almost feel like they should have just made this instead of a curve. They should have just made it a sharp corner. So basically now we have to pin this, which I think you can sort of see. I don't know if I can zoom. There we go. So I have the lace like pinned to this piece, and now we have to pin it to this top piece. And then we'll have to pin a second piece of lace. Well, Spartan, we'll see if it gets done for spring. I think it could be like a nice spring. It is a floral pattern, so I think it could be a really nice spring blouse. But blouses are actually, like women's blouses are a little more involved. Actually, I think all blouses or like shirts are a little more involved than I think most people realize. Like there's a lot of components. You gotta go set them all up. That's annoying. I hope you're getting overtime. Yeah, like these don't match up. Unless I really pinch this in. That. Oh, you're salaried. But yeah, so this would be nice for spring. I don't know. I feel like I try not to set a time anymore because I feel like, okay, I'm gonna pull these gathers a little. Like my last lingerie was supposed to be done. Well, if I pull it, then this is gonna be ugh. What? I almost feel like I need to just pin these at the corners. Yeah, my last lingerie set, you know, was supposed to be done for Christmas. And then I was like, well, maybe it'll just be like a winter set. And now I'm like, fuck. I guess I could use my tape measure. I do have the ability. Wait for Christmas in July. I could. Okay, it's like 3 inches before the curve. What is this hair doing here? It's sort of hard to measure things with the gathers. Okay. So I feel like what this means is like if this fits, I'll need to like mark the fact that I need to pull the gathers in a little bit more than the pattern lets on that I need to do. No, well, I think my summer look is gonna be the floral lingerie set. Guys, I'm gonna learn to embroider for my next bra underwear set. I've never embroidered before. I ordered some books, and then I realized that I tried to jump into like advanced embroidery techniques. So then I literally just ordered another book today. I know, I need to, I'm actually, daughter, with my sketchbook I just ordered, I'm gonna, I I can't decide what color scheme I want to do. I'm basically going to do like a floral embroidery set. And I don't know if I want to do like neon flowers or I want to do like pink and gold. Like something maybe a little more classic, but not like grandma feeling. This still is not close enough. Maybe I should start at the shoulder seams. No dusty pinks. No, I mean, I think, yeah, I think the pinks would be like I don't think dusty pink would necessarily look good on me. And I was actually looking for like sheer fabrics today online for underneath the florals. And I didn't realize you could get like basically silk that's so fine it's sheer. So I think I'm gonna do that. I feel like this is something that by the time I'm done with it, I'm gonna be like, actually, nobody's allowed to touch me while I'm wearing this. You can look, but no touching. Thank you. So that's gonna be, and I'm trying to give myself more time, like a reasonable time limit. So I'm saying, okay, summer, that'll be ready. I hope this blouse is gonna be worth it. Not even, literally not even pickle. I'll be like, you can just look at me and that's it. Or I'll be like, only gentle touching. I mean, it's really not going to be practical anyways. I love brows. Are you the one who found that, daughter? I feel like it had to be you. I need to pin this out. Ouch. Out of the way. We found it all at the same time. It's so good. I love it. Okay, I need to like bring this over here so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. All I know is this is going to be like stressful when I'm sewing this on my grandma's vintage fabric. I think this works though. Okay. So basically the pattern is like, oh, you're going to have this like corner. And you're going to have to like pinch it, like create a dart and clip it. Is that really how I want to handle this situation? I mean, it clearly needs to be clipped, but then it's like I'm gonna have like a raw edge. I need my Post-it notes. I wish this table wasn't so squeaky. And maybe my gathers were too small. Oh, it does say the gathers are supposed to be 3 inches, so that is right. I think they must have just stretched out. Christian may have been the very... Really? It was that long ago? I'm very slow to adopt things, clearly. Like, I need to see things multiple times before I will be like, okay, this is something I want to use. Like, the first few times, I feel like I'm, like, deciding whether or not I like it. If that makes sense. Well, this is just a sample, so that's great. So we can try 2 different ways of dealing with the corners. I'm gonna finish pinning this. It looks sort of like a mess right now. Yeah, I need an acclimation period. It's like even with TikTok. Pickle told me about TikTok like years ago. Like, no joke. And I was like, ew, no, I would never use TikTok. And I was very against it. And now I'm like, TikTok, love it. Actually, I need to flip this around because I'm left-handed. I'm actually going to run out of pins. Yeah, exactly. Now I'm like, what do you mean they're going to ban TikTok? I need TikTok to live. It's part of my life. It's the air I breathe now. I don't think this is going to match up. Why am I having so many problems? Oh my God. Okay, so I missed Vine. Like I've never like I don't know if Vine was like an app or something you just like watched on your web browser. Like I have no idea because I never did Vine. I never did it. I think this is a real sharp corner here. Periscope. Oh, That makes sense. I still am not really a big like Twitter person. I don't know what Periscope is. Like there's just too much material here. TikTok's actually really funny because a lot of the people, like, I don't know who exactly is who decides on the memes, but a lot of them are from like old stuff. Like, I don't know if that'll do what I want it to do. Like Zoolander, even like Shrek. Like things from like old movies. Oh. I don't know, like, I don't know why. I know Frog really likes Twitter, and I don't know what it is about Twitter that she likes. I don't think I altered this piece. I don't think I altered the back for this to, like, not match up. As poorly as it is. Like, this side seems to be better, unless the fabric just, like, stretched out. Casino! Wait, are you playing soccer or watching soccer, Hoj? Don't tempt Pickle like that. Ouch. Want him with me? Tempting is the goal. I mean, I feel like when we would go to Vegas, I don't know how much money he actually gambled in blackjack. I never asked. $20. That's pretty good. It's like nothing. I think I bet $20 on one roulette table one time. Like literally it was like one circle of roulette and I was like, goodbye, I'm not doing this ever again. Like I think the buy-in to play roulette was too high. But I was like, I like watching the ball go around. Apparently everybody else does too. Or maybe you can actually win money at roulette. I don't actually know. Pickle has a big meeting tomorrow. So I actually don't think we're going to stream super late tonight. Because if I'm streaming, Pickle inevitably will also be awake. And I have pottery tomorrow. Usual time. Wait, are you actually going to the casino? We have a casino here. Oh my god, we can't stream inside a casino, right? Like, they would never allow that. We do have a casino here. It's new. It was like this big ordeal when they opened it. I've had to drive by it quite a few times when all the tunnels were closed. It's like next to an industrial park. Yeah, this is gonna be really frustrating. I mean, it already is a little frustrating. Okay, I almost have this thing pinned in. Like, it's just, this is gonna be a very time-consuming project. But I think it'll be worth it. I hope so. Where'd that come from? So many pins. Can I go to Senior Help a Girls College Fund? I don't even know if we have any strip clubs here. I don't even know if they're allowed. I have no idea. Both sound fun though, Hoj. You have some eclectic interest. Me too, Hoj. Okay, I again need to pull these. These were only supposed to be 3 inches, so I feel like they must have gone like really stretched out. And I did cut these, so that's annoying. I think they must have gotten stretched out when I ironed it, or maybe just like when it was sitting. This does actually line up with what the pattern says it's supposed to do. Oops. Fuck. So I cut through my gathers to like cut this corner. Which is like, you know, a risk. So now I can't like make the gathers smaller here. Like, I guess I could like force it. I could make like a fake gather. Oh, do you talk about going to the strip club in all the streams you're a part of? That's what I really want to know. Kind of looked at me and said, okay, you do yoga and boxing while enjoying Broadways and lap dances? I don't find that, I mean, I feel like you like live entertainment, right? That's like all sort of the same category, right? Like you're exercising and enjoying like live entertainment, right? True. Food and Christmas market connoisseur for sure. Yeah, like I feel like you just say you like live entertainment. Yeah, I don't know about this pattern in general. Like, I feel like when I was altering this, I was like, oh, these corners are a little sus, like just how they're drawn. And I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm like missing something about it. I don't think I'm missing something. I think they're just, I think what I'll probably do is redraw them in a way that they will make sense. Because right now, I don't think they really make sense. Someday soon, I will be writing my own patterns. The married couple dancing in the rice field that I posted? Use points to get a hotel room. Wait, you're like driving this is really far away thing. Wait, you're going to in real life? Wait, did I miss this? I mean, it does make sense that you would be driving somewhere. Okay. We have this stupid thing pinned in. Jesus Christ. I mean, you can sort of see it now. So now you can sort of see if this is the back, like, so the corners we need to like deal with before we sew the whole thing in. So obviously the corners need to be on the inside, not the outside. So I don't know how I want to flip it. And I don't really know how I want to handle this, to be honest. Like, yeah, because I need to sew it on the inside. Let's see. Then I guess I like unpin it so that I can sew this, and I should maybe mark it. Okay, I'm gonna try it on this one corner first before I commit. Try to train route is canceled tonight, and I don't want to take an extra train so late. On International Women's Day. Yeah, actually, you should go to the strip club. You should go to the strip club. It's International Women's Day. You should support women. I'm not being sarcastic either. How is it 9 o'clock? Are you fucking kidding me? It took us like 2 hours to do this. I'm not even dicking around tonight. I'm like actually working. You should get the day off. Sort of scared for this. I really feel like I'm just guesstimating at best. Let's see if my machine eats this. Ah, fuck you. Okay. It almost ate it, and then it didn't eat it. That's great. It's your birthday? Wait. We do need to celebrate everybody's birthday. Well, I feel like April is birthday month, right? It's only March. We are almost to birthday month, true. I don't know what I want to do about this corner. If I want to cut this, I'll cut one and see how it has. Yeah, everybody's birthday's in April, besides mine. And Hoja's, apparently. Okay. Time to get through security. Okay, have fun, Hoj. If we don't see you again. I feel like Hoj is gonna choose the strip club, right? Like, you gotta choose a strip club. I've still never been to a strip club. Wait, I feel like I saw whatever Hoj posted. I just forgot about it already. Because my brain is trash. I've never... Wait, I think Pickle actually has never been. Right? I actually wouldn't care. Okay, so I'm like, ow! That one hurt. That one got me under the nail bed. So many pins. Actually, it wasn't. It was like the side of my nail. Like, you know, like right on the crack on the edge of your nail. 50/50 ticket procured. True. Not Beyonce. Yeah, it was right in the nail crack. Fucking hurt. Okay. So we only have 3 more to do. Oh, God. I hope I love this blouse. At least I was like better at guesstimating how long things are going to take now with sewing, where I'd be like, oh yeah, like we just need to do like a few steps tonight. Like, because right now this is only listed as like a couple steps of the sewing project. I'm also not a huge like Beyonce fan. I like her really old stuff. Like this. Well, this is TLC, right? Pickle hates TLC. So basically, whenever she started dating Jay-Z, okay, I'm ready to do the next one. Oh yeah, Rihanna's really good. I actually didn't know she could even sing until the Super Bowl concert. I had no idea. Like, I feel like Rihanna, okay, so like, you know, last year's Super Bowl was like 50 Cent lip syncing. Like, it wasn't a very good Super Bowl. Like, the music was good, but the performance was really bad. Like, I don't think anybody was singing live. Maybe just like Snoop. But Rihanna was so fucking good. I really should be using a piece of paper. It kept singing superpowers. True. Do you guys remember when Ashley Simpson was supposed to sing on like some like late night show and the music fucked up and it was revealed that she was lip singing? Do you remember that? This was like a long time ago. But I remember it being like a very big scandal. SNL, okay. Like, I don't think I saw it live. I think I like heard about it somehow. It was big enough that I heard about it. Like, I think that's because like SNL is supposed to be live. And I think it like ended her career. Like, it literally ended her career. I wonder what she's doing now. I don't really watch SNL. I never did. I feel like the only time is when a skit does well and then I hear about it later. But now I feel like it's sort of like assumed people are lip syncing. Is it lip syncing or lip singing? Did Wave fall asleep on us? Like Dick in a Box? Dick in a Box was good. He probably is playing a game, true. This is like very tedious. Even for me, like, this is fucking tedious. This is like borderline. Because, like, after this, there's still another one that needs to be sewn around the neck. Yeah, pause live game. I did not tell her. I spared her. Literally, daughter, last night we were talking about that for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I think it's so funny. It honestly, like, dude, my finger still fucking hurts. It makes me laugh really hard when I think about it. So we were talking about it, and then Pickle goes, actually, it's sort of a good point. And Pickle was talking about like diminishing returns on how long you wait for your bread to proof for. And I was like, this is scandalous. And then I don't know, apparently Pickle wanted me to tell you this. And clearly I didn't. I refused. This song never gets old. Oh my god. Pickle's all about the law of diminishing returns. That's his favorite type of math that he does with other women. I'm like parched tonight. Why do I always choose the most tedious project? Where the fuck did that pin come from? Pickle and me and Brenty serenading you with this song? That would be pretty good. Can you sing, Hoj? I can't, which is why I don't sing on stream. I just move my lips because I don't want to torture you guys. Like, I'm really happy when you guys show up to my stream. I mean, I've been streaming like over 2 years now. It's a little over 2 years. And like, I feel like if I start singing, that's the end of my streaming career. Clearly, I'm clearly on a track to become a big streamer, and I don't want to jeopardize that. Maybe 3/4 rise time is the appropriate amount. So I'm using this tissue paper. Are you saying the dual? I will do karaoke with Way and only Way. And he will carry the karaoke stream. But I would love to do it. I asked him if we were invited to Thanksgiving and he ignored me, so it would be fun to do an IRL one. IRL karaoke. Fine. I'll just call you Way. It's really quite the cooking hack. Wangs with a Y. Make note that pickle. I like the double Z. The double Z needs to be Pickle's name. Yes, Wangs with the double Z. Faux Wangs. Imposter Wangs. They should have just made these fucking square corners in the pattern. Because I'm feeling making it a slight... Ooh, brownie. I made brownies last night, guys. They turned out pretty good. And when I do this for real, I'm gonna iron this. Iron these cracks. I didn't do as good of a job on this corner. That's okay. This is a practice. Okay, one more. $40 for a giant beef rib. And a lot of meat and totally not my birthday treat, eating my emotions. Hosh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the secret person. I'm not going to sing you happy birthday, so don't worry. Because I don't sing. So lucky you. We'll keep it a secret. My streams are basically a secret, actually. You know, like, this is basically a secret club at this point. Like, I've never had a goal of having my stream grow or anything. And now I feel like I just hang out with, like, my friends when I stream. And I like it. Okay, last crack weenie. Yeah, sorry you're like... Sorry you're having a shitty birthday, though. I wish there was a way I could make it better. I could give you a lap dance if we were next to each other. I don't know if that would make it better or worse, though. It might make your birthday worse. When is the last time I've given a lap dance? I actually don't know. Oh, I need my thing. You get it? Oh, yeah. Thankfully, everybody always just forgets my birthday, so I never have to celebrate it. A lap dance train would be pretty fun. American. I accept Canadian, Icelandic, and US dollars. For when I have to flee the country. I do actually have a decent amount of Canadian money for when we went to blah, 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 when we went to Canada before the pandemic. I like collecting money. How do I not feel old on each birthday? I actually need to get a gift for Pickle. His birthday's coming up. I already know what I'm gonna get him. Gonna be a great gift, I think. I don't know. Pickle always likes the weirdest stuff I get him. Tape measure, popcorn seasoning. Like, we usually do a low budget for birthdays and stuff. Your shoes. It was raining. I waved to you from the airplane. I waved you from there. I've never. So we flew to DC, and I think maybe we didn't have a window seat, or I wasn't paying attention. I definitely wasn't looking outside. But when we were flying to Florida, I had a window seat, and I was like, oh my God, it's New York City. And I've never seen New York City. I've never been there. I've never been close. Like, you could see Central Park from the fucking airplane. Hello? That was wild. And like, you could see the skyscrapers, like how tall they were. And I was like, that's scary. I was like, that's too tall. Like, those skyscrapers are too tall, but like Central Park looked huge. It was like very recognizable from like 35,000 feet. So that was cool. I got like pretty excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, do you think we can see the Statue of Liberty? But it was like hazy. Because I was like, am I actually ever gonna see the Statue of Liberty? Probably not. I am like the worst American. I was in Mendel's stream last night, and she went to New York City, and she was like, oh yeah, we went to Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building. And I was like, I've never done any of these things. It's like when you live somewhere and like, you know, tourist visits and they go do all those things and they're like, oh my God, have you been there? And you're like, no, I fucking live and work here. Do you think I have time to go dick around doing all these things? No. That's how it was in LA. I was like, no, do you think we went to the fucking Santa Monica Pier? No. Do you think I'm going to voluntarily drive an hour each way? No. Pass. Doing old-timey Polaroid. You were in New York the same time? Oh no. It sounded like she had a very like intense schedule though. Like it sounded like she just went on like a tour of everything. Hank! Oh, maybe Hank has to go to the bathroom. Why are you crying like that? God. You're like literally the most demanding creature on planet Earth. If you come down here and cause trouble, you're going back upstairs. She was really cute. She was in the sunny seat, and I came home today, and Hank was so cute. It sounded like she was getting like a... Yeah, it sounded like it was a really quick stop in New York. But I waved to you from the airplane. And I guess Mendel was probably there the same time too. I guess I flew over on the weekend. But yes, I was very excited to fly over New York City for some reason. I think just because I've never seen it. Because usually when we fly, we're either going north, like we fly over like Maine, or when we go to Wisconsin, we just fly west. This pattern is such a fucking bitch. This like might be more fiddly than bra sewing actually. The other streamer canceled on me. Oh no, you got a tiny bottle of maple syrup. Yeah, but now you can drink it yourself. I do know how that feels though. I did, well, like not directly. When I did my fiber business during COVID, all the like fiber shows were canceled. And so there was a virtual one and it was supposed to be in Vermont. And since it was supposed to be in Vermont, I bought like a ton of little maple syrups and I got tea from like a local tea place. I think I got like 2 sales. Like I was going to like give that as like a little thank you gift, like a little taste of Vermont in every one of my sales. I literally think I got 2 sales. So I just kept the maple syrup. I think I gave a lot of it to Frog. I had a lot of little samples of the tea. It was sad. You liked it? Pickle liked my gift? Oh yeah, and I got postcards too. Because I would write a thank you note. That's why I was asking Wei if he puts a thank you note on all of his orders. Like every single order I would get, I would write a thank you note and I would like personalize it. And so instead of putting it like on the invoice, I got a little postcard and I was gonna write on the postcard. I still have the postcards. I have like 10 or 15 postcards. So I sort of know what it feels like to get a gift and then be like, oh, never mind. But that's super shitty. That's super shitty, Hoj. I'm sorry. I mean, meeting up with streamers, I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson about meeting up with other streamers. Okay. You know, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better that they just say an online thing. You know? Well, at least, you know, you didn't go like stay with her for 10 days. So, meeting up for like coffee, that does seem more reasonable. Okay. I've now cut all the corners and pinned it, and I think I can. Lesson learned indeed. Okay. Now that your braid follows the borders, you can place on the fabric. Okay. Now take the neck braid and pin it to the folded neckline border. Wait, when am I supposed to sew it on? I think I just do a straight stitch. Oh. Place it on top, overlapping the fabric. Okay, it never actually says when to sew it in, so that's cool. So I'm gonna sew this and then I'm gonna do the neckline. I wanna do this one first, but I actually have to really pee badly. So I'm gonna go do that. And then we're gonna actually do some sewing for the first time almost 3 hours into stream. Dude, the Skittle recorder, that was fucking cool. Here Hello? I need to eat this brownie. Napkin looks really sus. Wait, I need to show you guys my brownie. I haven't done like any baking. I've made like a couple things. It turned out pretty good. It turned out pretty good considering I didn't have xanthan gum, so I used psyllium husk, and I ran out of cocoa powder, so I used chocolate chips. So I was like, I don't know if this is going to turn out at all. Mmm. It's pretty good. I'm not a huge brownie fan because they're so chewy. This one is supposed to be, it's called a lunchbox brownie. So like, it was supposed to be like a little less. It was supposed to be a little less gummy and a little more cakey. But it's still a little gummy. I ate the brownie. I showed the brownie and I ate the brownie and you missed it. They're coming out of town. Did she at least like, did she like remember that it's your birthday? I don't know what this is on this fabric. Is there, oh. It looks sort of like blood. Maybe I stabbed myself real good. I have been stabbing myself quite a lot. Okay. So it is time to sew in this necklining thing. I should, actually, this is a good way to start. I'm really interested to see how this turns out. So I'm using like a contrasting stitch. I actually feel like I want my stitch length to be sort of short on this. I'm just gonna do a 1 and I'll see how I like it. Because basically I want the stitches to be like pretty close together, I think. Just because this is lace. And told friends of hers who now wants to take me out for girl time. I cannot tell you, daughter, how many times I have arrived into town and my parents don't even pick me up. They literally like get a cab to come get me from the airport. And when we were in Florida, they thought they got the dates wrong, but they thought they were supposed to go, oh fuck, on they thought they were gonna be going on somebody's yacht for a party, and it would have been the same time we were going to the airport to drop us off. And their friend goes, "That's okay. I'll just have my driver drop them off at the airport." So literally my parents were like totally fine with it. They were like, "Oh yeah, our daughter we haven't seen in like 4 years." Or boat party. And they were like, boat party. But they got the date wrong. And I was just like, okay, I don't know if this is supposed to make me feel like good, because it doesn't. I definitely wasn't like, oh my God, their driver almost dropped me off at the airport. Amazing. So I understand the whole like boomer thing where they're just like, meh. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's all boomers or just like certain boomers. Frog, bienvenido a Miami. Yes, welcome. Welcome to Miami. How are you doing? This machine is like almost eating this fabric. Like I can like feel it getting sucked in. And I'm not really happy about that. Like, I'm working on, we've literally spent the entire day like pinning this to, like, there's a section on the blouse that like splits apart here and it's like the lace. So we're like working on attaching the lace and it has like, it's very tedious considering this is just like a test, but it is good to know. I'm gonna be more mentally prepared. And I am curious to see how this like holds up. Like, I've never done anything like this before. So there's been a lot of fiddling around, clearly. And I've used almost like all my pins. How are you doing? Frog, I still have to send you your gift from Iceland, by the way, and your postcard. I'm really slacking. So anyways, we're finally sewing it on. I've just been pinning and repinning. Well, I'm sorry your parents are going to be out of town for your birthday. I mean, it's still shitty even if you're going to be working. I feel like that's one, so like growing up, my birthday's in the summer. So like, you know, like my locker was never decorated. Everybody was sort of like forgot about my birthday type of thing. And it's like 4th of July weekend, so everyone like extra always forgets it. So I'm just sort of used to everybody forgetting my birthday all the time. So it's like I was conditioned from a young age to have people like not give a fuck about my birthday, which like sucked growing up, but I feel like now I'm like, whatever. I'm like more impressed if somebody remembers my birthday, actually. I'll be like, oh my God, you remembered it was my birthday? It's actually Frog's birthday coming up somewhat soon. Soonish. Yes, we're very good at that. I have it on my desk. I need to just like package it up. I feel like I'm doing like fucking surgery. Ah. I would not pass. I'm not gonna get an A+ on this operation. The patient might not make it. Fuck you, machine. Why are you eating this? There's literally there's no reason. There's no reason. Literally nothing happened. Like, this is just regular material. God, why are you being such a dick? My machine is really being an asshole. Like, I don't know what its deal is. Have an awkward lunch at their house. It's nice to remember what day it is. It is nice when people remember what day your birthday is. Is my tension okay? It is. I'm using like a really narrow stitch. Like my stitch length is really short because I'm working with this lace and I don't want any holes. You know what I mean? Like, there's already holes in the lace. So I want to avoid additional holes. But yeah, my machine is just, I can see it. So like when it's eating it or about to eat it, like you can see basically, like if you're working usually with lace, there's a chance that like your needle stabs the lace perfectly and it goes in the hole in the machine and then it just gets like wrapped around and literally you have to like cut your fabric out. Like, it's fucked. And I can see my machine like stabbing it. So like, I don't know if it's my needle is dull. Maybe that means I'll change my needle after this. Maybe my needle is dull. And then I'll throw this needle away. Because it's literally the worst. So if I'm doing lace, I usually have this like paper that I put. Yeah, I bet my needle is dull. Because I'm very bad and I reuse my needles for longer than I should. You guys like this song? This is clearly not a beginner blouse. And like the lace I'm working with is also from my grandma, but it's like a little narrow for the project. And not working. This is hard mode, but I think it'll be cute when it's done. I mean, there is a chance I try this on. I need to post the photo. Frog, I sent you that photo from like a couple of years ago. I don't know, maybe I did post in the Discord. No, I feel like this was before I started streaming. Of the sweater I knit. and I tried it on before, like I was at the point where the whole entire body was done. And I tried it on, I was like, I look like a giant pink and white fluffy marshmallow. And I unpicked the entire thing. Like, that could happen with this. I could put it on and be like, no. But yeah, I am gonna change the needle. Because basically we have to go around this thing a second time to sew it to the other piece of fabric. And I still haven't cleaned my machine. It sounds sus. You don't? Okay. I have a photo I will post in the Discord. It's honestly, it's insane because I spent so much time on that project. I still haven't used that yarn. I have a project I want. Fuck you, machine. We're almost done and then I'll switch the needle. Okay. Okay, so we need, oops, why am I putting that in there? Oh, those string pieces. Okay. So we have folding laundry. So we have this connected to this, to the inner part, like the top part. We have it sewn. So I apparently need to throw away my needle and then we can connect it to the bottom part. Very exciting. I just want to like sort of try it on without the sleeves or anything. Like basically once we get this sewn around, I want to just like test it, you know, before I get the neckline on. I just want to see the shape and see how, if it's like super wild, how wild the shape is on me. But I don't have a shirt on underneath this shirt, my sweater. My neck is like killing me. And it really has been. I need to start doing the neck exercises after Qigong. I need a piece of styrofoam. Do we have any styrofoam? Do I not have any more universal? I thought I bought a shit ton of needles. Yes, a fashion show. I have one, oh, okay, here we go. I was like, I have like 4 packs of stretch needles and no universal needles in the size I need. But I have a whole entire pack of 80-12, which I feel like is like a regular size needle. I'm gonna call it just a standard needle size. So let's see if this makes a difference. Hopefully it does. Is this Michael Jackson? What am I listening to? No, George Michael. I feel like I can barely hear whatever's playing. How's the dining room going? Oh, I need to take a photo of the dining room to post in the Discord. Because I just haven't wanted to unzip the thing to take a photo. So we brought our sample in to get it tested for asbestos on Tuesday, and we'll have the results tomorrow. And so hopefully there's no asbestos. The plan is, Pickle's making a spreadsheet. So the plan is basically, assuming no asbestos, we finish the walls, we take out the floor, decide if the bottom layer of the floor is rotted. If it's not rotted, we're going to leave that in because it's planks. And then we can start rebuilding. I think we'll start with the walls because it's cold as fuck. Like, our whole house is freezing. Like, we have the plastic up, but just like having everything open and exposed, like, it's frigid. So hopefully we can get everything back together. Well, we have to do the electrical before we do the walls. So electrical first and then the walls. Which, to do the electrical, I need to pick out what lights I want, what sconces I want, because depending on what I want, they'll be placed differently on the wall. You know? So I need to pick those out. Like, I know I've looked, but it's been so long. It's been a very long time since I've looked. Because the dining room became like a distant dream. So yeah, so then we can do the electrical for the lighting, which honestly I think is like a day. It'll take like a day for Pickle to do. You would need 2 sweatshirts, 100%. Like, I'm cold, Frog. If I'm cold, it's cold. Yes, the heated bathroom floor feels extra nice right now. Like, down in the studio is usually the coldest, and it's not. It's warmer than the rest of the house. Like, we have a little thermometer that like tells us the outside and the inside temperature, and we keep it in the kitchen. And right now the kitchen is sitting at like 65, where like the living room is like 68. 68 is normally what we keep it at, but it's been like 64, 66 in the kitchen. It's really cold. So, but honestly, I'd rather have it be a little too cold than like too hot. As I'm sure most of you are aware that I just don't like the heat. So, and I don't want to be working in the hot weather. Like, I'd rather be working, you know, if it was like 50 or 60 degrees out, it'd be perfect. But I feel like in New England, we have not gotten that type of weather for spring since living here, at least. So, like, I would never expect to have a significant amount of time, like, in that temperature range. See you at half. Okay, Hoj. Yay, Sportsbook. I hope your team wins you money. But yeah, I need to pick out lights and order them. And actually, how do you guys feel about like chevron or herringbone flooring? So first of all, the heated floors are gonna be like expensive in the dining room. So today Pickle's like, how would you feel about putting wood floors in the dining room instead? And then we wouldn't need to heat it. Then I was like, wait, the reason I picked tile so many years ago is because there's the 2 sliding doors and the giant window, and like just going in and out of the house, the wood floors will get like destroyed. The wood floors will 100% get destroyed. And you're like, well, you could put down a mat or a rug, and you could, but the room is so small. Like, I don't want to have these like giant rugs in front of the doors. Like, I just think it'll like disrupt the flow. So I think tile is the choice with the heated floors underneath. But I'm thinking of doing, I was just going to do like 12 by 24 tiles and like a standard like offset layout. But now I'm like, what if we do like a herringbone or like a chevron with like the longer tiles? Oh yeah, we have the ruggables actually by our back door here and under my loom. I like the ruggables. It's more like, and I had considered putting a rug under the table, but I guess like the rug has to, like, you don't want your chairs to fall off the rug when you pull them out. So your rug has to be big enough to like have the chairs slide out and still be on the rug, which would literally be the entire room. Like, it would be the entire room. And I think it would make it look really small in there. So it's like, our house is so tiny that I feel like I'm always trying to like optimize. So like, even if it's a ruggable rug, I sort of don't want that like visual distraction on the floor. We're like, down here, I have 3 rugs. I have a rug under here, a rug by the entryway, and a rug by the under my loom. And they look fine. They look great. But this is like a giant room. This is like literally a third of our house down here. The snake one, I was getting advertisements for the snake one. And I was like, okay, the snake one is pretty cool. I was totally getting ads for it for a while. But, so I need to pick out tiles. No, this is still getting like pulled in. It wants to get pulled in at least. Why is this like falling off? I'm trying to... So yeah, I don't know if you guys wanted like another construction stream on Saturday, or we finished the demo. Like, I think we could finish the demo on Saturday. Or at least get pretty close. Tear it down? Okay. Like, it makes sense to finish it. If no asbestos through stream walls and floors, yeah. Like, I'm just glad we're done with the ceiling. The ceiling is the worst because it's like falling on you. But the walls are going to be annoying because there's like, what are they called? Like the headers above all the doors. So there's no space there. It's just like wood. So you can't like shake it off. If that makes sense. Like, there's nowhere for you to get like leverage. Are they confused? No, they want to go in the room though. They're very annoying about that. Like, trying to break in. I think, like, they just get really persistent. Like they feel like they like deserve to go in there. They're like, actually, that's our room. Thank you very much. And I mean, they did have a lot of stuff in there. It's true. This is not a pattern if you're like scared to stick yourself with needles. So that's the biggest thing is like on Saturday after stream or like as we're like, I don't know, maybe I was trying to go get lunch. I'm trying to like leave and I open the zipper for the plastic we have up. I open it and literally Hank's head is like this, like being burnt through the plastic where it's like I'm opening the zipper on the bottom. I can like see her behind the plastic. It's like I open it and she's trying to push her face through and I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, they're very entitled. What are you doing in this Dexter room? I did seal it up pretty good. Like we didn't get a lot of, and you know, our kitchen is right on the other side of that room. I didn't really see any dust in the kitchen. This is very difficult to sew. Like over the gathers. So I actually did a good job with taping. That was like a big problem with the bathroom is just like the dirt got everywhere, like the dust. And it took Pickle a long time. Just because of how the type of drywall they used in there. But yeah, I am hoping to have the entire project done by the end of April. Definitely whenever you visit next, we'll have a new dining room. That'll be nice. I'm just so happy. Like, the thing is like, we pulled up the carpet and whatever the floor is underneath is what smells musty in there. Like, it always has smelled musty. I think the walls smell musty, but it's the flooring because whatever they use, the like fiberboard, I don't think it's a waterproof material. Like, it's not meant to get wet. And the doors were leaking, so they got wet. So like, I think the carpet was actually like protecting the must smell, like it was keeping it enclosed underneath. And now it's all exposed. So it smells actually like worse now that the carpet's up. So I'm glad we're like doing everything and getting everything out of there. This machine does not sound, it literally sounds like something's about to rattle the fuck off in here. Does it not? Like, the machine is sounding worse the more I sew. Now I have like extra material somehow. So that's annoying. Okay, so we'll do another construction stream. I feel like I may as well just like take you guys on the entire DIY process, right? This does not sound good. Can you guys hear this? I literally just brought this machine in. Not even a year ago, I think. I'm gonna have to start using my grandma's fucking Bernina and see how that goes. Yeah, like maybe, I was like, maybe I take you guys with to the tile store. This does not sound good. Like, it should not, like, it's getting worse. Like, before, it was like every other, and now it's just like, okay, sewing machine, chill out, it's fine. Like, we're not doing anything into, like, this is something my $100 machine can sew. Like, this is not a strenuous sewing activity. Yeah, we do actually need to learn how to clean this because I cannot. Because it's like $125 to get it clean. Like, it's a fucking ripoff. It's just some like dude who like picks it up from the sewing machine store, goes to his fucking house, and then like cleans it. He runs some tests on it, make sure it works. I mean, it came back and it was fixed. It's not like, oh, it wasn't fixed when I got it back. It was fixed. But they're like, oh yeah, it's just like one little thing was off in your machine. You want to go to the tile store? Okay, cool. I was like, the tile store could be really fun to go to. I personally love going to the tile store. We have one that is like a local store, and the employees there are really good, at least the ones like we've worked with previously, but they have a pretty good selection. They have a pretty good selection. So I'm hoping I can find the tiles I am interested in. I don't know. People buy these really expensive machines. You know, this is like a $1,200 machine. And it's like, I've had more problems with these more expensive machines than my $100 machine. Like, I'm just saying. You want the tile stream? Okay. I was like, we go to the tile store and then like go out to lunch or dinner or something. Okay. So I still have the pins in the top. This actually looks better than I was anticipating. Stream date. So obviously I won't be using like a different colored like thread on it for the real thing, but it makes it easier for me to see, you know, what I actually got, what I missed, you know. But it looks better. The back here, like this is a little, oops, much for me, like this angle here. I don't know what happened there. I think I had to do a pretty sharp angle versus like this side, I didn't have to do as sharp of an angle. So like, you know, that was annoying. This is where I was struggling, where it like wasn't matching up. And like this fabric is very like stretchy. So it could have just been like when I cut it, you know, an error in the cutting or whatever. So but it looks good. So I think I sort of want to try it on, like I was saying, even though there's pins in it. Let me clip these. Okay. Thank you, daughter and frog. Like the gathers look good. This is definitely a like cottage core-esque top. Okay. So I need to put like a tank top on or something. Can you hear that plane? So loud. Okay, so I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna put a tank top on, and then we can try this on. Hello? Okay. I guess I'll just like pin the mic here. Okay. So obviously don't stab myself with the pin. Should probably move the mouse. Hello, where are you? Oops. Cancel. Okay. Sometimes I just can't find the mouse. Okay. So sleeve cap. Sleeve cap looks. The sleeve cap looks actually like it'll be a little narrow. Like I ended up bringing it in, like basically they didn't match up. But I think it'll be fine. I'd rather it be a little narrow. Like it'll be like here. Actually, it might be perfect. Look at my guns. Okay. So, and then this will be buttons here. So I don't know how, like, if there'll be extra fabric. But like, I don't know, it's sort of actually tight. If there's no extra. Okay, the top. I will probably add length. I don't know. It feels a little short to me. I have a long torso. This is where it's supposed to be. But I'll wait till the end. I'll probably add like an inch to the bottom. We scored. The announcer says, who? First name. We chant last name. Do 3 times. He says, thank you and congratulations. You're welcome. That's very polite. Overall, I like it. I mean, obviously, I don't like the white, but in terms of like the fit, it's not that loose at all. Like, I could pin it closed, but we'll obviously try it on again later. They probably actually are going to overlap like that. And then it has like full sleeves that are pretty big sleeves. Because I don't, obviously I'm not wearing it like this, but I think the fit is actually really good. And then the neck, I have to put the extra thing on here for the neck. But I think it looks good. I think the armpits are actually like pretty perfect, like the arm side. We'll see how it feels when it's like actually give us a spin. Ta-da! Yeah, they are bell sleeves. And they have like a cuff. I've never done a cuff. Like they're like a real cuff. I've never done them with like a button, like a placket stuff. So very fancy. So I think with the sleeves, wait, let me get the fabric too. I think with the sleeves, it'll be very cute. I don't know what I'm going to wear it with though. Like, I don't know what to do for the bottom. Because yeah, I was already thinking about like what I would do for the bottom. Because I have no idea. Because this is going to be so like in your face. It's going to be so in your face in this fabric. That like, I don't even know what I could possibly wear. I guess just like pants. I don't have any pants. I have no idea what you wear with this. It's going to be very intense though. Nothing. Just this. You know, white is really not my color. I'm remembering why my wedding dress is not white. It's a champagne color. Actually, yeah, you can. It's making a lot of noises right now. It's very annoying. Will I wear it out or tucked in? I feel like I might wear it tucked in the front. Are the kids still doing that? It does protest. It does. It's very finicky. I mean, it looks huge, but on me, it's really not. So I feel like that was like successful. So I obviously still have the pins in here. So basically like the neck. Yeah, it is a Pilgrim Woman shirt for sure. That's what I'm going for. Actually, I'm pretty sure it'd be called cottagecore. Thank you very much. Oh, tucked in the front, out in the back. Yeah. I think I would do tucked in the front, out on the back. But yeah, cottagecore. Cottagecore is actually borderline like what you would imagine like pilgrims to wear. And especially with this fabric, for sure. But in the best way. So the neckline will have this like additional I'm like all about it. I'm also all about coastal grandmother. Like I'm about it. Pilgrim. So these aren't the same color, but I think it'll be okay. So basically, I'm gonna have to sew these two together, and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. And then this will be around the neck. And hopefully it works. No, all of these that I've seen, honestly, they turn out so fucking cute. Like I've seen some Instagram. Wait, we should look on Instagram and see. So I'm not gonna have time to pin the other one on tonight because Pickle needs to go to bed. Yeah, if I ever get into like, you love it, thank you. If I ever get into like those recreation people, the reenactors, I could just wear this shirt and just be like, I'm a reenactor, guys. Actually, if it was like a dress, for sure. Although, like, if I was gonna do historical costumes, it would be like Regency era, probably. No, it'd be Victorian. I would want to wear a corset. I'm already gonna start doing corsets, but down the line. Okay, I need to show you guys this shirt on Instagram, I think. Can I maybe? Okay, this is not the blouse that I am interested in. Let me go to their website. I feel like making bras or corsets for other people, that's truly next level. Because then I would have to know enough to be able to like make something for you based on measurements and not be like, here's 500 iterations. Okay. So this is it. So the sleeves are big. So I made the sleeves smaller. So hers is tucked in. I think it looks really good tucked in. She's also like super fucking thin. I made the sleeve. I already made the sleeve cuffs way smaller so they'll fit very snugly because I don't want them falling the fuck down. Yeah, she's way thin. So I already made the sleeves a little smaller because they were a little too big, I thought. But they have, I don't know if this is gonna be big. So this is like other people's fold pattern. I just think like everybody's turned out so cute. I guess it looks pretty good tucked in. Yeah, it looks great tucked in. Like everybody's looks cute. I feel like that's actually the biggest thing with sewing patterns is if you go and look and see what other people did, like, and it doesn't look good, there's a good chance it's not this one. There's a good chance it's not going to look good on you. You know what I mean? This one? Oh yeah. This one's cute. That's the thing is like, yeah. So like, yeah, that's a big thing with sewing patterns is if people sew it and it looks really shitty or they don't model it, you know it doesn't look good on them. See, this is like very pilgrimy too. Everyone's wearing it tucked in, so I guess I'm gonna wear it tucked in. Like, they just all look good. Everyone's also like very thin. Um, they are so different. I know. I think this is the same one. I think like the fabric just makes it so different too. Like what fabric you choose and how you alter it. Like I love this.